Captain Jack Sparrow reading Green Eggs and Ham. I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I don't like them. Sam I am. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. Funny story to that introduction. I actually dressed up like Jack Sparrow once and read Green Eggs and Ham to kids. I was weird when I was younger. Okay, let's talk about this brand new Netflix series. I need your thoughts in the comments down below. This is a show that a lot of people have been recommending to me, one that I would not otherwise have watched if you guys didn't get in that comment section, and I'm pretty happy for that. Let's talk about this series. So, basically, Green Eggs and Ham is an animated series based on the popular Dr. Seuss story, Green Eggs and Ham, 13 episodes, every episode being about 30 minutes apiece. This show is stacked with talent. Keegan-Michael Key is our narrator. Of course, Adam Devine playing the infamous Sam I Am, Michael Douglas as Guy I Am, and all throughout every single episode, you get someone new, some face or name that you will recognize. And, this was a show, like I said earlier, that I was interested in. I saw the trailer and I said, you know what, the animation's really cute. I just don't know if this is going to be a show for me. It felt like something that was going to appeal for kids specifically. And I'll start there. This is a wonderful show for children. Wonderful. Like, if you have kids, as I grew up on the older, not as good animation, a bit cheaper than this show. This is, of course, Warner Brothers Animation, but I grew up with those Dr. Seuss stories. And Green Eggs and Ham is one that I do believe is suited for a television show because every episode is based around one aspect of the story. It's just a couple of lines. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. Well, I do not like them in a house. They base an episode around that. I do not like them with a mouse. They base an episode around that. And every single episode is handling a different aspect of this story. It's pretty brilliant if you think about it, if you execute it correctly, because it could be something that they're just elongating because, hey, we have a really cute thing here. Kids love Dr. Seuss. Kids love characters like this. They'll fall for any kind of animation. Let's just push this out there so anyone's going to watch. No, that's not what they did here. This is very high-quality storytelling. And like I said, it is perfect for kids, but I think adults are going to get a lot out of this as well. The characters are so likable. The voice work is wonderful. Michael Douglas suits his character perfectly. Bit stingy, bit like humbug against the entire world. And then Adam Devine's character comes in, complete opposite from what Michael Douglas's character is. The unlikely bond, the unlikely friendship is what you're in this show for. And as soon as they meet up in that diner for the very first time, when, of course, he is trying to get him to try Green Eggs and Ham, as he does so many times throughout the series, and every time they say the line, I do not like them in a house, I do not like them with a mouse, just to hit on what we talked about. It's wonderful, and it really it brings you this sense of nostalgia for something that wasn't a show of this quality, and now it is a full-length series that works super well. And I think the word here is heartfelt. This show is so heartfelt. It spreads a great message towards so many different characters, and it's not just our two leads, and of course the narrator, Key, is wonderful as our narrator. But you also have Alana Glazer's character of E.B., who gets her own story development at the beginning, and those stories kind of intersect 3 to 4 episodes in. And as soon as they meet up on that train, the discussion is great. The conversations, like I said, are very genuine and heartfelt. But the entire point of this show is all surrounding these briefcases that get switched at the beginning. You have Sam I Am's briefcase getting mixed up with Guy I Am's briefcase. One briefcase has something that's not as important to everyone else. It's important to Guy I Am, and it really is, it's kind of a major plot point in this story, why he feels the way that he does. But the other briefcase has this creature in it. This creature that a lot of people are hunting down, and that provides our story to get a bit more interesting when the villainous characters come along. It's kind of this high-speed chase all throughout the entire series as they meet up with these other characters. But in episode 2, you realize that this big, crazy, wild creature that everyone's after ends up being this genuinely sweet and quirky and Minions-esque character. And I say that because every kid show or movie has to have that one thing. It's really cute. It runs around. It makes noise. It's kind of like an animal. Well, that's what this is. And it's sweet. The names, the words, of course, you know, those Dr. Seuss words, the crazy, wacky ones that don't make a lot of sense, but that's why they're wonderful. That's why they're special, because kids can use their imagination and give meaning to these made-up words. They're used all throughout the series. It really establishes a nice sense of Lore, Green Eggs and Ham, lore, what am I talking about? It does a great job at all of these things, all the integral elements that you want in a kid's / adults TV show, I think you're going to get, and it's very genuine. And like I said, the word is heartfelt. I say go watch Green Eggs and Ham as soon as you can. If you have a sense of nostalgia for Dr. Seuss, especially if you like this cast, absolutely. The animation is pretty gorgeous at times. I love the use of color all throughout the series. It expressed emotion very well. And when you get to the end, if you don't think there's going to be emotional payoff, you're wrong. There's absolutely an emotional payoff. I'm going 82% for Green Eggs and Ham. You would ask me this a week ago, I would have said, oh, that's not a fresh show. Sometimes you're surprised, and a lot of that has to do with you guys, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this Netflix review, hit that thumbs up button. It will help out this channel. I'll absolutely do more as soon as things start dropping. And speaking of things dropping, tomorrow, Disney Plus, I need your comments right here in this video. What should I review first? Of course, Mandalorian, but after that, what should I talk about? Which movie should we review? Thank you guys so much once again for watching. I'll see you soon.